Yes, I pressed it with my big toe. Somebody said my feet was like hands to them. Ritz bits, cheese flavored filling with other natural flavors. Somebody got a rat problem. Was I supposed to shade these out or something? I ain't joking. Somebody got a rat problem. It's a bunch of sets of eyes in the corner. Mm-hmm. In the corner. I'm hearing something about drill bits as well. These drill bits, Jesus saying they have a lot to do with machining, of course. Someone could be a machinist. Someone could work with heavy machinery. Drill bits. Drill bits and ratchet sets and who ratchet? Who ratchet, y'all? You know who the ratchet one is. It's the one that you've been trying to let fly on some wind currents like Charlotte's web. It's a web of deception, sexual conceptions to the beginning of sexcapades is what the G's is saying. Drill bits. Step, step, take a step. Ladies who was born in the 70s and 80s, y'all remember the games we used to play outside? Because y'all kids don't go outside these days. They don't. Yeah, I be making my nieces and nephews go outside. Go play in the track. Not literally, but don't go out the yard. Go outside. Step, step, take a step. With somebody in drill team, a cheerleader, somebody cheering for you, though. Somebody cheering for you. They cheering for you now. Drill bits. I heard when it comes to top authority, somebody feeling as though, they should have some authority in your life, that they should have some say so. It's 11 couch, y'all. They should have some say so. When it comes to some say so, though, it's like waste not, want not. I didn't ask for your opinion. I don't want it until I give it to you. But somebody is coming to you with some actual factuals, okay? Stay tuned in. Spirit has given you information and a pattern to recognize, especially when it comes to these money affirmations. Hold on. I thought that was going to be a better lighting. Okay, so they feel like they got some high authority. They feel like they should be entitled to some say so. They feel like they should be entitled to what has come down the pipeline. You know what I'm saying? Through the grapevine. It's kind of like tattletale tit, your tongue shall be split. They trying to tell on you about something that you spoke on, right? They want to cause some conflict because they kind of want to be like the HBIC or the HNIC. They want to be in charge, but they about to have to charge a lot to the game because I feel like somebody is about to be charged. They're about to be brought up on some charges, y'all. Okay? So, somebody a thief, and that keep coming out. Money affirmations. I am focused in achieving money happiness. I have a positive attitude about money. I just heard that they don't. I am rich with wealth, health, love, joy, and happiness, abundant in all areas. But this person is not abundant in all areas. This person, lacks motivation to um, start from the bottom up. This person has stepped on so many toes and has drugged so many people down to the pavement in order for them to get, the first floor. Just to get to the first floor. They trying to drag somebody through the mud, and they feel like they wanna throw some caution to the wind. They kind of, I won't say scary or nothing, to approach you or bring this conflict. They kind of intimidated by you just a little bit, and it has to do with how you chop with them, how you talk with them. Something flew over your head when it comes to this person, though, because it's like they in a fairy tale land. Is what the G's is saying. They living in an era. They living their life like they did 20, 30 years ago. So this is somebody who's up in age and long in the tooth. Is what the G's is saying. Stay tuned. They had rabbit ears on them. They remember the rabbit ears on the back of the goddamn on TV. They remember when you had to put the pennies in the cable boxes. What the G's is saying. Stay tuned. Okay, Spirit has given you some information and a pattern to recognize. Real friends, true blues. Now these folk, them your peoples, them your folks, them your friends, them your A1s, day ones. They have your best interests at heart. These are some real friends, right? So you gotta play your cards right, is what I'm hearing, because we all been drugged through the mail, huh? Be, somebody tampering with your mail. That's what I just heard. We've all been drugged through the mud when it comes to, picking and choosing our friends wisely, especially as a child coming on up into adulthood, A lot of the friends you thought you was going to be there through thick and thin, like Golden Girls and Odd Couple, you had to let them fall to the wayside. Now you're meeting folk, this chapter in your life, and a few of these people, a handful of them, are part of your soul gang. These are your true blues. These are going to be the ones that you can count on through thick and thin. Okay. Somebody has a reputation for being a backbiter. Somebody got a reputation for not being a good friend, for going to where going to these friend groups and these little close connections. They only go because of these people's status, because of those people's status, is what I'm hearing. It wasn't because they genuinely liked them, or because they had any common interest. Nope, because they worked at the same place. No, it was because of how they made them look good, and they wanted to be on somebody's elbow. Let's see. Somebody's name could be Robert. I heard something about a robbery though. Hmm. Somebody smoke weed, but they cutting back. Speaking into existence. That's those money affirmations. Cause shoot, you have a weed habit, and can be smoking like a quarter a day or something, an eighth a day, and that can be going towards what you want to exist in your life for long-standing purposes, right? Playing your cards right, cutting back on the weed because you're trying to. It's like you feel like you strapped for money, or you will be strapped for money. Like you always strapped for money is what I'm hearing. And somebody, shit, I smoke weed. I ain't hungry. I'm about to go on and get this sack. Subtle changes. Stay confident. Rolling up. Rolling up. They like, wait, I didn't smoke too much. Okay, somebody is limiting their reefer, right? They know they smoke that bad, so they trying to limit themselves throughout the day to 2 to 3 burners or something. Somebody smoke heavy, but they trying to cut back to save their money, and it's a different type of industry, a skilled trade. I said something about that heavy machinery. Hell yeah, this shit, some of this weed be fire, and you not gonna know what button to press or what lever to raise or the brake for the press operation and all that. And somebody got a chemical imbalance. So you really don't need to smoke weed. Lack of energy and overeating, lack of empathy, restless. Restless at work for real because going through withdrawal, but I'm saying it's too much sleep. How you sleeping without the reefer? Chemical imbalance. Lord have mercy, where is this going, cheese? But you know, somebody is finding out that the weed, whatever is going on with them, they got this, a hormonal imbalance and a chemical imbalance. The weed helps for some of you. You know what I'm saying? But then we have the other group of you who know that they can't handle nothing but a little wine spritzer. So yeah, let's stay cognitive that you don't need to do drugs. And weed ain't no drug, but you don't need to be messing with no THC. Deep down inside, it hurts. No contact. I'm gonna get all these cards out here. No contact. Good omen. What's at the bottom? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Authorization. Somebody feel like they authorized for something. They feel like it. Look what's up under here. Sagittarius. Your mother, your stepmother, or your aunt. Okay. Somebody feel like they want you to help them to dress something up. They want to look better. They want to look good. They want to look good for these eyes. Now, somebody got a rat problem, a rodent problem. There's eyes all around them in the corner, is what I'm hearing. But someone has a lot of people looking at them. Got people looking at them because they look like they on something different than weed, is what the Jesus is saying. Now, it's people who ain't speaking to you. You're not speaking to them, regardless of how y'all fell out. I'm hearing it was some good to come up out of it. These could be the people that you be blowing all your money with on this weed and shit. You hear me? So, appetite picking up. Feelings hurt though when it comes to your mother, your stepmother, or your aunt, something like that. When it comes to this matrix and what you can do without this weed, right? But I'm feeling like you don't want to do without it. You can't do without your mother, your stepmother, your aunt, or all three. They're coming to get you. They cannot even think about another day in this matrix without you. They love you and they want you. Um, this has a lot to do with forgiveness and what went on up under the home and what was imbalanced is what I'm hearing. You know, the shortest distance was this commitment. I'm seeing all these sixes. I'm seeing the home. I'm seeing forget me not with this forgiveness and this lovers, right? Somebody feelings hurt that y'all aren't communicating. Somebody feels like they don't give a fuck. For real. They don't give a fuck about what it is that they need to say and they want to shout it from the mountaintops and they don't care who know it. And they going through somebody who they know don't quite like them. They going through somebody who they know was, who helped to fuel the fire, to help to fuel the fire for everything to go up in flames in your world. This could be about your twin flame again, the Jesus saying. Okay? So, forgiveness, right? Lover situation. I'm hearing, your mother, your aunt, and your stepmother tried to snag your twin flame by any means necessary. You hear me? That is fucked up too. The essence of your soul is your core being. Your person is wanting to merge into your mental space. Tap into the uniqueness of you by sharing joy in your interests, talents, and connect on the deepest spiritual level. Childhood best friend, day one, sandbox player, and an August Leo. So, this Sagittarius, this Leo, somebody about to elope. You hear me? Or somebody could have eloped, is what I'm hearing. Mm. And they did this last week. They did this last week. Childhood sweetheart. Somebody, and they did it real quick too. Without thinking. You hear me? They did it without thinking. Let's get married. So, I see pause. If not, your actions and speech will interrupt the divine movement. Think about it all carefully. Don't doubt yourself. Spirit has been telling you about everything that was impossible and everything that was possible. So, somebody felt like they was a fool. Somebody felt like they were a fool. Hey, somebody feel like they now feeling like they a fool. What is going on? So look, so your mom, your stepmother, or somebody tried to get at your aunt tried to get at your twin, right? But one of these women, they've been bagging a lot of your men. They have. In the past, they bagged a lot of your men. Them was some nothing ass Negroes, man, some nothing ass men. But who the fuck does that to their niece, their mother, or their stepchild, right? This is nationally known. You hear me? Nationally known because I promise it ain't nothing new up under the sun. You hear me? So somebody at the airport right now, but they having trouble getting through. They having trouble getting through. Somebody's cake day. What's up, tourists? Happy G Day round this goddamn piece. Happy G Day. Happy G Day. So there's somebody trying to go on and link with you on the G8 tours. Unexpected call or text leads to a new phase in that one connection. Is it the Sagittarius or is it the Leo? Is that your aunt, your mama, or your best friend, your childhood sweetheart? But somebody is at a distance. You have not had any contact with this person, and they have to come and see you by airplane. That's how far geographically they are. But when it comes to energy, y'all energy, y'all still be in one another's energy. Y'all not pulling on one another's energy. And I feel like it's, whenever it's some type of fucked off ass thoughts that y'all may have about one another, y'all correct it real quick and shit because y'all saying y'all putting the past in the past is what I just heard. But when it comes to divine masculine queen, hey, divine feminine, that's who he is, and he's been cured from this chemical imbalance. He's been cured from these drug addictions. This distance, no, no, and he don't want to hurt no more. He don't want to hurt you. He don't want to hurt nobody no more. He feels like it was a miracle to even come across a divine being like you that he's prayed for. This man is walking in divine health. Somebody said he was sick in his head, right? To cut you off. Sick in his head to cut you off. But I don't know who else this is who is a part of your family who done put some roots on the both of y'all. God damn it. They cut themselves off. They cut themselves off. Look. We got a woman who's a cutter. It could be a man too. Who's a cutter? Aries. They're a cutter. They are. Obsessive, compulsive, dominating, manic, deviant energy. Always upset about something. Somebody of the same sex. What is going on here? Okay. That was the cards that I already built. Same sex. Mommy dearest. Child abuse. What the fucking goddamn hell, right? So I don't know who this man, what he thought, but Spirit had him to rethink his plans. Intuition, very discerning. He had to be discerning about this connection with these elders in your family, these women. He's looking at the mammy, he looking at the aunts, the cousins, the stepmama, like, oh, y'all some lonely spinsters, and y'all wanted her to be just like y'all. So y'all caused all these motherfucking issues, and he thinking about his mammy, his baby mammy, and whatever other women that he know is not you. Intuition, third eye popping. So when it comes to this house, it's a house that he gonna pull up to. He know where you at already. You know that? He know where you at already. Isaiah chapter 56, verse 7. There's joy in the house of prayer for all nations. This is what's going on right now. Today is what the Spirit is saying. Somebody has been praying for you while they know that all these motherfuckers in your family been praying against you. They've been praying, hey, this person with all these rats, they did something. This person with all these rats did something. Oh, these rats, they spiritual penalty, man. Do you hear me? Spirit said today on this very day, somebody is waiting on you, baby. Pick up the phone. They waiting on you, baby. They in this hangman energy. And they had to surrender. They went through the dark night of the soul, but this deep down inside, it hurts. They was, they wasn't trying to fuck with no antidepressants or anything. So, they was thinking more so of, some herbalistic treatments and cutting back on drinking and reefer and shit like that. Knowing that, that caused a lot of their depression, a lot of their anxiety, and they needed, to extract that. For real. Somebody felt the need to sow their wild oats. You hear me? They did. It was because your mother, your stepmother, and your aunt, if not all these heifers, did candle to break y'all up. You hear me? Yep. Did candle magic to break y'all up. Did candle magic to make sure that you ain't had no money, queen, and make sure that you ain't had no money, divine feminine. So make sure that you was just drugged out, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing, somebody was trying to tempt your tummy with the taste of nuts and honey. A different appetizer, a different elixir, right? A different drug, but you knew that was gonna fuck up your money with all these eights. It's like you had to, love yourself, is what I'm hearing. But somebody still got this freakazoid energy and they feel like ain't nobody watching them. With these new health guidelines and this, it's been some downsizing. It's been some downsizing, and I'm hearing, it got a lot to do with phallus abject and stuff. You don't even want to be this meat no more. So, the new moon, that was April 8th. They try to do a lot with this eclipse 2414. I just saw on the clock to make sure that these chosen ones wasn't able to see that silver lining, so they wasn't able to see that this eclipse was something like a void for all the karmics in their life. A void for all the karmics in their life. This new moon, when it comes to Lover's Lane, I just heard something about Lois Lane too, because somebody writes very well. Somebody could write for a national newspaper or something, or could be something like a news anchor or something like that. Is what I'm hearing. Somebody writes very well, and they speak very well when it comes to seaweed. I'm hearing seaweed is it's like a message in a bottle. That message in a bottle has a lot to do with your intuition, is what I'm hearing. And it has to do with what came about just by chance. And it was this connection that you've been in your feelings about, bruh. Okay? Childhood best friend, day one, childhood sweetheart, last Thursday, you had to shut your mouth so you can really just pay attention to what spirit been telling you, right? See, turn it back over. All right, bruh. Spirit told you to focus on you. You've been seeing a lot of master numbers, huh? All these ones. Spirit told you to focus on you. Focus on keeping your thoughts positive. Focus on what you want, on what you actually want, who you really want. Focus. Focus. Can't be thinking negative. No stinking thinking. Your intentions, they always manifest, right? You manifest in this new chapter now. Your intuition high. And it's a lot that has to change. And it's gradually changing so that you can slow down. You know, when it comes to your appetite, I'm hearing it's something that you haven't spoke up on when it comes to that cuisine. Somebody just got eloped. Somebody got eloped, is what the Jesus said, because it's like, marry me or else. And then if somebody feels as though this Aries or this Sagittarius feels as though this is their last chance to dance. Quit smoking, pick a date, huh? And whoever this woman is, divine masculine, um, she's pushy. She's pushy. Your niece, or is it your niece who just got married? Let's see what's good. But it's a lot that's imbalanced. It's a lot of people I'm hearing who's telling this man not to marry this woman. You know, he feeling like they naysayers. But look, black magic, the dirty bitches with the Jesus saying earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This woman, you know, she looking at somebody to take care of her. That's all she wants. Could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. She looking at somebody to take care of her. She just honored every man in her life, and she dogged everybody in her motherfucking family. That's a message that you can get. This could be the mother, the stepmother, or the aunt too. So listen, that could be it. And you figuring that your woman is the same or something in the instance, in the fucking goddamn New York instant is what the G's is saying. Oh hell yeah, New York instant from some of you. Is that a New York instant or New York minute? So intentions and what it is that you ought to do, what you intend to do. The Jesus saying it's time and you need to pick a date, right? Like somebody is saying it was time for this wedding, right? But you know they couldn't pick a date, so they like, let's elope. That could have been an argument. Player energy, that could have been an argument or some shit. I feel like it's a lot of lies that's going on, and somebody is in this dark energy. You know what I'm saying? Look, no abundance in this dark ass energy, this low vibing energy. You didn't know that this person had a chemical imbalance and that they was doing too much drinking and too much smoking and shit, and it was gonna knock them off their rockers. Skill trade. Somebody jealous about that? There, they jealous. They jealous about the person that you want. They jealous about this person that you want. Look, argument about money, anxiety about money. They jealous about this person that you want. Messy people at work, fire sign. You don't trust them. Who is his childhood best friend? This childhood sweetheart. The G's don't want you to trust this motherfucker. Who is this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio? Or this fire sign? This Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody a little antsy too, right? Somebody antsy, and they're like they want to get up and go. I heard runaway groom. They want to get up and go. They want to get up and leave this job too, right? But it's feeling like they working all these hours. They working all these hours for show, for show, for show. You know what I'm saying? Putting on hits. Somebody like to sing. Somebody like to rap. Somebody like to spit bars. What's that other one? What's the other one, y'all? Went off the top of your head? Brain part. Gossip about a business partnership. That's because somebody even being a trip. Gossip about a business partnership. Now look, if this your mammy, she a mammy, I don't care. Your mammy, your step mammy, or your aunt who was trying to step on your toes with this crabs in a barrel syndrome. You hear me? For real. It's like I just heard something about the Itchy and Scratchy show too. That could be on a VHS tape. But I am hearing that because these women didn't do well for them in the men department, that they trying to take these young men and throw that motherfucking coochie on them, y'all. Give them some old loving and some collard greens and cornbread. And make them niggas put some Geritol in their water at night. It happens. It happens. It happens. Hey. Good luck coming. But there's also a tower coming when it comes to family because I don't know who this man is, but he about to tell. He about to tell. Yep. He is about to tell, honey. What's the message coming through? Oh, it's coming down the pipeline. It's coming down the pipeline. And somebody smoke rocks. Somebody mad at what you do for work. They wish that they could do it too. They wish that they was the head, the HBINC or the HNIC. You hear me? They wish that they were this person. Happy G Day again towards the Bulls. Aries season is over, but it is this Aries. I'm feeling like who been lying about walking in divine health. Yep. Who been lying about walking in the line? Who been lying about walking in divine health? Been lying about what's going on at this job too. Yep. We got some water energy here who was very love sick and feels like you are a blessing. And then they have this niece too. You see, this niece too. This could be the special forces. Y'all see that one short? The G sending in special forces. Blessings raining down. Your spiritual team already got everything in play for you. You know how y'all be hitting plays? They got everything. Your G's hit a play already. Your G's hit a play already. They eliminating the opposition. They eliminating the opposition. That says lust. Love sick. So this Aries and this water sign is about to go through a breakup. This Aries and this water sign is about to go through a breakup. Yep. This Aries and this water sign about to go through a breakup, but this is how they about to break up though. Somebody is about to give them some sex and then break up with them. Look, about to give them some sex and then they about to leave up out the door. They go. Hey, don't you know that make people crazy? They got a chemical imbalance, honey. That makes them emotionally distraught. Boo boo the goddamn on food. You can't be playing with people's coochie and goober like that. And then you know what I used to tell my nephews and my brothers? You don't want them that long. What are you making love to them for? You're supposed to do it. Or just say no. Just say no. Oh, goodness. Look, infidelity, disloyal, broken promises, separation on the horizon. But they don't really want to leave them. Somebody a rat. Somebody is telling about somebody being